What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Sportsville. A lot of NFL news today. We had a whole lot of NFL free agency, and Noah Evan is not on yet, but he should be on soon. Um, but yeah, so let's enjoy the piece while we can. So yeah, we're gonna go team by team, looking at their whole free agency, who they let go, who they resigned, who they got, maybe traded, a lot of stuff. Last week we're talking about the whole DK Metcalf stuff, or were we talking about that last time? Or was that before?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Yeah, I think that was the same. I think we already talked about DK and that stuff last time. I don't really remember.
We were talking
Um,
about potential trade destinations.
for DK, or so we didn't talk about DK last time.
We didn't talk about DK getting traded to the Steelers now.
Could have swore we did. All right, well, we got Tristan here.
What's up?
It's not June yet. You can change that purple picture.
No, it's not February. February. Yeah,
What?
no.
Wait. Oh, I have to miss something else. All right, well, let's look at this free agency. Let's see what teams did. I think we'll give a grade for each team. And free agency is not completely over. There's still some good players out there. There's an until I think
Yeah.
Monday, so at least for the free agents.
Wait,
So
so Monday's the one you can't get free agents anymore. Like,
yeah, unless guys that are on big contracts, they're gonna get like Aaron Rodgers, for example, we could drag this on for a damn months if you wanted to. But anyway, started off with the Arizona Cardinals, who they retained. So they kept okay. Frick you, CBS, and your dumbass ads.
Hmm.
yeah,
I hate articles so much because they freaking so much damn ads. Marlon Browning on a 2-year, $50 million deal. Joey Blewett, Evan Brown, Zay Jones, Aaron Brewer. So they kept a couple. They kept their mid starters. That's good to see.
yeah,
Who they signed? Their big signing was Josh Sweat on a 4-year, $76 million deal. A lot of money, a lot more than I thought. But
yeah.
they needed defense and edge rushers. You got Josh Sweat, who really good in the postseason, but I still think it's a bit jumping the gun a little too much. But I can at least understand it. And you also get Delvin Thomason, who is a solid defensive tackle. You really need defensive tackles more than I think edge rushers. So
Yeah.
that was a good thing for them. Jacoby Brissett, backup, 2-year deal.
Exactly.
Not bad because Kyler Murray does like to get injured a lot. Akeem Davis, okay, I don't know who that guy is, to be honest. A couple other guys. So that's it. I don't think the Cardinals did anything necessarily too crazy. I'll
They're
probably,
just gonna be the same team next year.
I'll probably give them like a C plus because they did fix 2 positions.
Yeah.
That's what I got for the Cardinals. Nothing too much, nothing too crazy. I would expect a lot more through cap space, but yeah, that's about all I gotta say.
Yes.
Matthew, Tristan, anything else to add about the Cardinals free agency?
Solid.
It was all right. Like, I just feel like they'll just be the mid team next year.
Probably
Yeah.
mid.
Not-
Might be the last year of. Might be the last year with Kyler Murray, but we'll see.
Yeah, I've been thinking, are they actually gonna get rid of him if they play bad again? Like, what they actually
Like,
do?
if Marvin Harrison doesn't put up that production, they're going to be like, all right, maybe Kyler's not the guy for.
He's a really good athlete, but like, he's not good as a quarterback.
All right, so the Falcons, they retain Jake Matthews, which is what they kind of had to do there. And Mike Huge, a couple other guys are not that great. They were kind of messing with the cap. There's a lot of things they could do. Now, who they got? Okay, this guy, Leonard Floyd, kind of edge rusher, Mike Ford. Yeah, the Falcons really didn't do a lot of things. They actually lost a lot of players too.
I can still see them making the postseason possibly, but
They lost.
they didn't really do anything.
They lost their starting
Center.
center. Yeah, it was very good. Really didn't do anything. But really couldn't with the cap space because of Kirk Cousins. So yeah, this is probably. I guess for the position they're in, I guess you can't really grade it that much, but just as an overall thing, it's probably like a D minus.
Yeah, because they got rid of a lot of players.
Yeah, they didn't really keep anyone too special. So, all right, the Ravens, pretty small free agency for them with their cap space, but they're able to keep Ronnie Stanley, which is a big one, on a 3-year, $60 million deal. He probably DeAndre Hopkins on a $1 million on a $6 million deal, which is I'm sure he'll have
Sorry.
another 500-yard season. But
He's not
yeah.
good. He's not that good anymore.
I think the Ravens are just kind of doing what they had to do. I think they already have the team to win, so
Yeah.
I think retaining their team is what they need to do, and they did that. So
Probably should have tried to get another receiver that wasn't D-Hop because
I'll probably give this a C plus just because there really wasn't much they could do, but they also did.
I mean, they could have gotten a better receiver, so I might go towards almost D because they could have done.
But at the same time, DF was only $6 million. DF was only $6 million. So that's why they got it, because he was only a $6 million deal.
But they need like an actual full-on number one. They could have got freaking
I think that's what
Adam.
they plan to do in the draft. Depends what they do with Marlon Humphrey, obviously. All right, the Bills. So they signed a huge deal, Josh. 6-year, $330 million deal. So he's not going nowhere. You keep Greg Russo, you keep Shakir, you keep a lot of your star guys. You get DeMar Hamlin on a small deal who had a better year. And as far as guys you got, you got Josh Palmer, which is a solid receiver. You get Joey Bosa on a 1-year deal, which he is pretty washed, but it's not going to hurt.
Maybe he's better if he's not hurt the whole time.
And then really not just a flashy, free agency. You did lose Matt Collins, which, believe it or not, he actually was pretty good with the Bills that year.
He was actually pretty good on the Bills, yeah.
But yeah, like I said, same thing with the Ravens. They're kind of the team to win, so they didn't really do too much. They did lose Von Miller, which really is not changing the needle. So I guess a C on this one as well, just because there's not too much to say about it. Okay, Panthers signed J.C. Horn on a 4-year, $100 million deal. I don't know why he got this much money. It's absolutely ridiculous.
It's good they kept him, but damn, not that much.
I mean, you didn't pay more than Patrick Surtain, so it's just. I mean, the QB market has been going up crazy, the corner market. So, but still, J.C. Horn getting that much, I find it a solid corner. He's not a great corner, so I do not like that signing. You keep Andy Dalton on a 2-year deal, which is interesting, I guess, but I don't know. And then as far as the free agency, your team's in a big mess, and you really don't do anything. Like I said, cap space was not in a favor, but you still had stuff you could do, and you really didn't do it. I mean, Patrick Jones, you got Rico Dowdle.
That's a pretty good pickup, but they got
1-year deal.
I mean, they got
Hubbard.
Yeah,
so,
Raiders safety.
I mean, Jonathan Brooke is always injured. I mean, he's been kidney injured.
If this was a free agency for a team like the Bills or the Ravens, I think I would give it what I said. But that's a terrible team, and you I don't think you even have a second-round pick. So
they do.
It's a really late one though because you traded it with the Bears or you traded it with a team.
I'll just give this another one a C. Maybe this will help.
I feel like I'm going to give this a D, honestly, just because how bad that J.C. Horn deal was.
Man, he's a good corner, but damn,
not that much money though.
Yeah, I agree.
All right,
I think this might be my first A. Close.
So they get Jonah Jackson from the Rams, who had a bit of a down year, but he was a really good starter last year. He was signed with them, and then they go ahead, they trade for Joe Funtley on a 4th-round pick.
Yeah, it was like a 4th.
And he is a bit older, but he is still one of the best guards in the NFL. He's been one of the best guards in the NFL. He was not the best in Super Bowl, but he was phenomenal all season and all career. So you get 2 starting linemen right there. So to retain you don't retain anyone crazy. But like I said, you're trying to get more than retain because your team was ass. And then you now this is one deal I do not like. I don't know why Grady Jarrett got that much money, but I guess
he's freaking old. 3 years.
Deo also a huge overpay, but you get Drew Dahlman with an amazing center. So now you got 3 new starting linemen, and then you go ahead get a couple other solid depth pieces. I thought they did what they had to do. They restructured the entire offensive line, and they got some better depth pieces.
I might give say they just need to
how they handled the cap space on some players, but overall, I think you did what you had to do. You got
they needed O-line.
I'll probably give an A-.
Something. I'm gonna give it an A- because they needed O-line and they got that right away. They didn't waste no time.
All right, the Bengals. So you
I think this might be an
franchise
F.
tag,
T.
T.
Higgins. We already knew that.
which I'm
Just
not
let him
really
go.
not really a big fan of that. You keep B.J. Hill, who is a solid defensive tackle. That's a big. He's like the only one kind of keeping that position together because their defensive tackle room is awful.
Yeah.
You keep Mike Gesicki, which I thought is solid.
Yeah, he's a good tight end.
Aside of that, a couple of boring deaf guys no one knows. And then you sign. I mean, if you guys even know any of these guys, just let me know.
Yeah.
So this running back was awful. Even this defensive tackle you
Monty
paid
P. Ryan.
was not top 50 in any defensive tackle stat all season, and he got cut by the Packers. And the Packers are known right now for having terrorists stop the run defense because of this guy right here. And what was the Bengals' biggest issue? Stopping the run. So that's your new defensive tackle number 2. That lets you step in the draft, and now you don't know what to do. Trey Hendrickson. So yeah, you had cap space to trade something, but I understand you're trying to retain it. Just let it go. Let T. Higgins go. Let Trey go. Just keep Chase, and then just actually have a real free agency. None of this crap, because you guys had this exact team last year. You missed the playoffs in embarrassing fashion. So what do you think doing it this team if losing players that you're gaining?
Yeah, you should just let T. Higgins go. Like I don't want.
Yeah,
let Trey go.
Yeah.
Keep your cap space if you even can with Chase, because even Chase and Burrow are still crazy on the caps. That's like
Even if T. Higgins wanted to stay, just tell him he can't stay.
That's still $95 to $100 million on one player, on two players per year. So to try to fit T. Higgins and train that pitcher while trying to have this ass free agency it's honestly terrible. You just can't do that. So I'm gonna give us probably an F. I want to say an F plus because they didn't like overpay anyone, because they didn't overpay anyone. Like they paid them for what they were worth, but that's their worth.
Samaje P. Ryan's okay. He's decent, but he's not gonna move the needle.
Nah. All right, the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, 2 reports on the Bengals. One, they're getting close to extending Chase and T. Higgins. Chase wants $40 million a year. He's still adamant about that. And T. Higgins wants $30 million a year. And
they better not do that.
They're going to be, if that happens, that's going to drain the fuck out of their funds, and they're not going to be able to do anything. And the second report is other teams find the Bengals asking price for Trey Hendrickson laughable. So I don't know what they're asking for him.
How bad is it?
I have no idea. I don't know if they're
probably
asking for a first and a second. Like I don't know what the asking.
But they asked for like 2 first-round picks. But
that wouldn't surprise me. But
I mean, a first round, a second round. I don't know.
I don't think they'll even trade him for a first round.
I don't think Trey Higgins.
Like, yeah, he was phenomenal this past season, but he's 30 years old. Like he's
I don't think Trey's.
I don't think it has nothing to do with his age or his skill. I mean, he is.
Yeah, he's still good. He's one of the better defensive players.
But the thing is, well, how much money is he going to pay when a team trades for him? It's just not going to work. No one's going to trade a first round and then pay a guy $40 million or $30 million, whatever the hell. Like I ain't going to do that work.
The fact that he wants $40 million a year is ridiculous, in my opinion. But
I don't think it's ridiculous at all. But
no, I'm okay with Chase wanting that, but T, that's too like that $30 million.
I mean, T wants 30, Chase wants 40, Hendrickson wants 40. Like
Bengals, they can't keep them all.
Well, it's all reasonable for them individually, but if their value is where they think they're worth or what they think a Super Bowl is worth,
somebody needs to take Trey Hendrickson though. So
but if Trey deserves 40 as much as Chase does.
Yeah, but T. Higgins $30 million. Yeah, you can't do that.
And edge rusher that's completely relying on you. You know, a receiver you could get relying on a quarterback. You know, defensive end, there's nothing, there's no helping, there's no carrying. It's you and another guy. You got to get to the quarterback, and he's done that better than anyone the last 3 years. Yeah. So, all right, the Browns get Kenny Pickett. Which
this was all random trade. What is
this?
I mean, I actually like it because you upgrade the quarterback back up to some degree because
I wonder why the Eagles agreed to do this. He's actually a good backup. So I don't know why they agree.
I mean, DTR sucks.
Kenny Pickett. I mean, there's still Adam Schefter is still really adamant about saying he does not think that the Browns are not going to take a quarterback in the draft even after this. But if I just took that out of my mind, I'm like, you get Kenny Pickett, okay, you're not gonna get a quarterback now. I mean, they're talking to Russell Wilson right now. Well, they'll see how that goes. The Giants
I
talking
mean,
today, and
I keep hearing the Browns want Kirk Cousins, but I don't think the Falcons are going to cut Kirk Cousins.
yeah. And as far as the Browns go, with Russell Wilson, we'll just see how that goes. And overall, I don't think that's his number one destination at all. But just depends. I mean, we met with the Giants. Giants basically said they're waiting to see what Aaron Rodgers does, and his freaking psycho ass and then freaking drag this out till June. So all the damn beach and everything. But anyway, they keep Miles Garrett on a 4-year, $160 million deal.
This disappointed me because I wanted
him to go to another team.
I wanted to see him on a new team.
Miles threw all that talk out the window when he saw that price. And honestly, I think this is a lose-lose. Because Browns really, I mean, you're supposed to go to the next chapter. Get a pick, clear cap space.
Yeah.
You're in cap space. You're going to be in
Try
cap
to
space
replace
for the
him.
next years.
You could have gotten like 2 firsts out of it, maybe.
Maybe get Abdul Carter in the first round.
Try to replace him, and then you got more cap space.
But now you keep him, and then Miles Garrett, he really was on bad terms clearly, and he's really only doing this just for the money. Like, he doesn't believe he's going to win the Super Bowl there. He thinks he's going to win there. So it's just going to be like both of them just chasing their own tail with money.
This was like the first trade that we were going to have for the offseason. This was like the first rumored trade.
So,
Yeah,
I mean,
all for nothing. Like, it's just ridiculous.
and you keep one of the, like, if they were a somewhat competent team with a somewhat bright future and not like a million holes, I would like this. But you're not going to get anywhere with him, even if he is going to be great. It doesn't even matter. Great for what?
Yeah,
Great.
like, you're just going to waste the man's career, and he's going to end up with no rings, no Super Bowl.
Well, that's not, I wouldn't say that. I'm not really. That's really his decision. He put the pen on paper. What I'm mad about is them allowing him to do that. Because I would just say, why would I pay you that much? If you're openly mocking our organization.
Yeah, you want to leave, clearly. Why would
you want to leave? I'm not going to.
Why would they offer that?
I wouldn't want to pay a player that clearly wants to leave my team. Like, you want to go, I should just let you go.
Like, he's not going to, like, they're not going to win a Super Bowl anytime soon. And even if they do become Super Bowl contenders, like, years down the road, he's going to be like 35, 36 years old.
He's probably retired by then.
Or maybe
the man's already 30. Like,
he's not going to contribute to the Super Bowl if he's that old.
As far as their signings goes, this really was nothing really spectacular. So
it's nothing special, just rotational
this
pieces.
is honestly probably a F+. It was not good.
Yeah, because Kenny Pickett's not going to move the needle if you guys are thinking about making him the main QB. So,
okay, the Cowboys, they trade for whoever this is, and
I heard he's awful too, bro.
Whoever this is, and
I heard the Titans linebackers.
You retain OC.
Oso's really good. Yeah, Oso's good.
He's a good defensive tackle. So keep Turbo.
We got your returner.
Nice. I mean, a 3-year deal is a bit crazy, but still.
3 years from Marquis
that no one knows. You keep Ryan Anger, your punter.
CJ Goodwin is he related to Crisco?
Marlon Thomas, you get him. He is not good at all.
Well, I don't know why the fuck we got him.
He's one of the worst tackles in the league. And then
Javonte Williams. And you got Miles Sanders.
I would have been happy about Miles Sanders.
That are washed and no one knows. I mean,
I would have minded Miles Sanders if it was like 2 years ago.
I just don't understand why. I just don't get why you restructure contracts to move them to another year. Because now, when you get to that year, you're gonna have nothing you can do. When you could have done it here, you could have actually used your cap space smartly, or even restructuring contracts. Now it was really good. Because worst case scenario, you restructure your contracts, you get a couple bad and good players for agency. Unless you guys are awful again, and then that's when you can maybe cut Dak, trade Dak. You can trade CeeDee Lamb. I mean, you can do a lot of things, but at least you have your cap figured out for the future, and you have players who had this free agency that can keep going. Instead, you're in a situation where whether you're good or bad, it's not going to end up well. Because if you're good, you're going to be good enough to lose in the wild card divisional, and if you're bad, well, you have no cap space. You have multiple contracts. and it's just like it's really honestly kind of unfortunate because
I'm just mad that we got running backs because I feel like we're not going to draft one now.
and you let
I
Rico
don't think
Dowdle
it means
go.
that, but
Also, Rico
And I'm mad
Dowdle
we didn't get a receiver. We could have got a
That was
receiver.
pretty cheap because now you're going to be force feeding to get a running back when Rico Dowdle was really cheap. But he had a really good year for you.
Yeah, Miles Sanders is not good anymore. He was only good on
And
the
Zach
Eagles.
Martin retires on top of this.
you basically swapped out Rico for Miles Sanders because Miles Sanders was on the Panthers last year, and now Rico's on the Panthers.
Yeah, they really did like a whole lot of nothing. So I'm gonna give this like maybe like a.
I think it's like D because at least we freaking got people
I
on
don't
like.
care. I'm giving it this entire offseason. I'm giving it an F. Head coaching hire.
I'm gonna give
Head
it
coaching
freaking
I'm just giving.
contracts.
I'm just giving a freaking D because you freaking unlike last year, you sign people.
They better nail their
signed
draft.
backups.
Like you better have a good draft.
I wanted to freaking get a receiver.
You guys sacrificed your cap space for the next 2-3 years, and you got backups that are not any position needs. So I don't.
The only good one is the freaking Dante Fowler guy we got this today. That's it. That's like the only really good guy we got.
All right.
I wanted a receiver.
Broncos, I'm giving an A. I like the moves they made.
I would take an Allen. Oh yeah, they have a freaking their defense.
They got him back, which is good.
Yeah,
Evan Ingram's pretty decent.
Evan Ingram, solid.
Yeah,
tight
they
end.
really needed a tight end, so that was good to see. They keep Jarrett Stam as a backup, and then that's really about it for his retained. I don't know why Evan Ingram's in the retained, but okay.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Then you get Hufanga, great safety. You need safety help badly, and then you get
Greenlaw, good.
Greenlaw. You pair him with Nick Bonito at linebacker.
Yeah.
I think isn't he a middle linebacker?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I think he's a middle linebacker.
But yeah, he was.
He did come off an ACL tear, but I hope he's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, worst case scenario, he'll just be a solid starter. And then outside of that, you didn't do too much. You didn't get too much in receiving room, so that's probably what you're gonna do in the first round. They still need another corner and a receiver, but yeah, I think it's a very good free agency as far as what they did and what they could do. I'm probably gonna give it like A- as well.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give it an A because they freaking helped their defense really good because they already had a good defense and they just added to it.
Yeah. All right, the Lions they retain.
I didn't really hear anything about them.
They didn't really do anything too.
The biggest thing they did was get DJ Reed, which
you get DJ Reed, which I like. I do like.
I would have loved to take him as well, but you know,
pretty big contract. But I think with what the Patriots played Davis, I think it's pretty fair. And yeah, I would say corner was one of your biggest issues. Terran Arnold had a somewhat decent rookie year, but it was just not good enough. And Davis, he was all right, but not the best. And so now you get a star defensive corner, and I do like that. Aside that, you really didn't do anything else, so I'm probably just gonna give this like a B-. But Lions, I think they're trying to save their cap space for something bigger down the road. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, the Green Bay Packers. You keep your kicker and linebacker, Isaiah McDuffie.
So the only thing.
Then you go ahead and get Aaron Banks, which is he's a all right guard, but
Nate Hobbs 4 years. Damn.
Yeah, Nate Hobbs on a 4-year deal is way too much, man. Way too much.
There's so many other corners they could have got.
He's a solid corner, but he's not a great corner.
No,
4 years.
He's like a borderline corner one. Like he is not a star corner one.
I wonder if anybody's actually going to trade for Jair. Like nobody's trading. Okay.
But yeah, Aaron Banks with the Niners. Let me see. Let me see if he's the guy I'm thinking about real quick. Because they need a guard bad, and then also defensive tackle, which they didn't really do. Yeah, he was at a okay. Let's see his stats real quick. I mean, he played 775 snaps. He allowed 1 sack. He allowed 4 hits and 25 pressures. So, pretty good. So yeah, that's good for them. And then that's really all they did. They didn't get a receiver. They didn't get a defensive tackle.
Yeah, they could have taken a receiver. I mean, they
didn't get like an actual good corner. And now I don't know what they're gonna do with Jair Alexander, but yeah, I'm gonna give this like a.
They didn't even try to get Devontae Adams back. Like damn.
I'm gonna give this like a D. Like it's just not good.
D, almost an F, but I'll give it a D. They need a receiver badly.
All right, Texans. So you trade for Christian Kirk. We already talked about this. I mean, I like the deal. You got
I think it was a
very
waste of picks.
So
Right.
maybe, wasn't it 2026 7th round? Like,
Yeah, it was a 7th rounder.
Yeah, I guess.
My
Low
total.
risk, high reward.
And then C.J. Gardner-Johnson, you absolutely.
Noah's favorite player.
Well, let me say this: he's not a great safety. I mean, he was like
good.
he wasn't just bad, but he was one of the worst starting NFL players. Maybe one of the worst starting sport players in the beginning of the season.
Yeah, he
But
was. He was awful. He got
Later
better.
down in the season, he started playing really good. Got like 5 interceptions.
He got a pick six against us.
So yeah, I think they traded the worst rated guard in the NFL.
Yeah.
And like a 6th round pick or what was
But
it?
if he's that good, I feel like the Eagles would have kept him if he was that good.
I mean, I don't understand why the Eagles. I understand the Eagles letting him go because
Yeah.
knowing his dumbass, he's probably asking for a lot of money. But
Yeah.
at the same time, it's like you could have got some more value for him. Like that,
Yeah.
like that is awful. Like even like a 3rd round or a 4th round or a 5th round.
Yeah, because he was
I mean, hell,
he was a really good safety at the end of the
just give me a 5th round and don't even give me that guard because he is so bad.
Yeah.
He got so much
he
better at
was.
the end of the season. He was actually good. So damn, a 5th
He was
round.
the 21 ranked best safety in the NFL with the 8th best pass coverage grade by a safety. He had 6 interceptions, only allowed 22 catches. He had 1 forced fumble. Yeah, so he had a good season.
Yeah, maybe good for the Texans, I guess.
And he had 900
They're
snaps.
getting they're getting a menace here. I mean,
not really in his favor. He got injected multiple times. Kind of hurt the team.
He got ejected for
But-
even getting punched in the face.
Yeah,
he's bounced around a lot. He's played for the
Yeah.
Eagles twice. He played for the Lions. He played for the Saints for a little bit.
Yeah, the Texans. You let all your tackles
Oh,
go.
what?
Yeah, I don't know
Like-
why you traded Tunzel. Like for what?
Dude, you need O-line. That's the main problem from last year.
And now you don't even have a left tackle until the draft. Like maybe if you get lucky, you get Josh Simmons.
To me, I think what they got for Tunsil is actually a steal, because he is older and he had the worst year of his career. But
I hate that he went to the Commanders, though.
Yeah, I think it'll be
But
solid.
getting a second round pick for a almost 30-year-old tackler, one of the worst years of his career, is crazy. But the problem with him is, like, I think it's a lose-lose trade for the Commanders and Texans, because the Texans, their offensive line's awful, and you don't have a lot of picks in the draft, and they're pretty low. And there's only the top guys in tackles and guards. There's only like 3 guards in the draft that are actually could be a starter. And as far as tackles go, you're going to get that too, let alone your defensive issues. So it's really bad for what they did. I mean, they really couldn't do a lot, I understand, but you could have done more than this. But
Yeah. They
I'm
need
probably
O-line.
going to give this a D
Yeah,
line.
and you can't you gotta take advantage of CJ Stroud being on his rookie deal because once he's eligible,
You guys trying to ruin one of the better quarterbacks.
he's like, yes, he
in a
comes
while?
with the 5th-year option, but once he's eligible for like a big extension, like it's not gonna be pretty.
Yeah, you guys trying to injure one of the better quarterbacks you've seen in a while. You guys trying to ruin him by doing.
All right, the Colts. They retained a bunch of bums. And then as far as who they sign, don't know why I got paid that much, but okay.
Very Ford's actually good.
A corner,
That's
you get Darius Ford.
I wanted to get him so bad.
But I think that's good for them. Corner is a big issue.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just don't understand this at all.
1 year,
$14
$14
deal.
million.
14
$14 million is too much. I'm sorry.
For
Daniel
him.
Jones has a lot of potential.
Wait,
They got
Khalil Herbert?
Khalil Herbert as
I
well.
know they got him.
So that makes
But,
the
like, it's just
Bengals.
like-
That makes the Bengals trading for him pointless. But okay.
But all I'm saying is I'm very excited for Indiana Jones. He's gonna win comeback player of the year.
Oh,
Dude,
Jesus
AR,
Christ.
if you get beat by Daniel Jones for the starting job, bro. Yeah.
That'd be embarrassing. Like that'd be like, ay.
The Jaguars. You overpay some tackles, and
They,
then
they took Jordan. They took Jordan Lewis from us. But
Murray.
You got
Yeah.
Dwami Brown from the Commanders on a 1-year deal.
Nick Mullins. I'm so
yeah,
used to him.
Nick
being a
Mullins.
They really did a whole lot of nothing. here.
Johnny Munn at
They
tight
could
end.
they could take Chuma. They could take. I don't.
I'm probably gonna
Suck
give
on
this
it.
like an F
Yeah.
plus.
It's an F. I mean, Jordan Lewis is a good
Throwing a
player
lot
for
of
us. He was
money
good on the
around, a lot.
Cowboys, so that's
Hey,
a still
Bakari's still a solid O lineman.
I guess De'Ami Brown might be decent. Like, they need another receiver. So
All right, the Chiefs. So they Francis take Trey Smith. Maybe they try to work out a contract next year. You keep Nick Bolton, who was a great linebacker. You keep Hollywood Brown, who was injured last year. We'll see how that goes. And then you keep Kareem Hunt, who is actually a lot better than Isaiah Pacheco.
yeah, he's better than Pacheco.
Yeah, Kareem Hunt had a resurgence.
He's better than Pacheco.
And then you go ahead, you get Gardner Minshew, which will be a backup.
Yeah.
Then they switch sides. He
And
switched sides.
then
He's switching sides.
you get Jalen Moore, and then Elijah
Niners.
Mitchell, Billy Zappi. Ooh.
You got three. We're talking
Uh,
someone.
They also restructured Patrick Mahomes' deals, so they cleared up money so they can make some of these deals happen.
And you guys wonder why he's 3 Super Bowls, but yeah, I would say the cap they are in and what they're able to actually do was shocking because I thought they were going to lose everyone.
Yeah.
Obviously, you did lose a couple guards.
I thought they were going to try to go for like a receiver again. Because they don't have like a really
I would say this is like a solid B. It's a solid B.
They got some of their guys back, and
I mean, Worthy got arrested, so I assume Hollywood Brown
Yeah,
and
They need to kill
Rice, because Rice is going to be back next year. So I assume
he's our number one.
Worthy's already out of jail. That whole thing's been settled, and he didn't even go to
I feel
jail.
like Hollywood might be actually a good player.
Yeah, he didn't go to jail. It was just some, I don't know, miscommunication or something.
What's up?
So
So
going
Right,
over
like
free
Bengals.
agency.
Wait, you talking
Right,
about how
no,
Diddy went to jail? Or I mean, OBJ
Right.
went to jail?
we already talked about the Bengals. Great for agency. Don't worry. We all gave it in that.
Plus,
Hey, at least
plus,
we're not
plus.
overpaying the hell out of a fucking corner and safety.
Bro, I'd rather overpay than they have freaking the worst rated defensive tackle in the NFC.
He was the highest graded nose tackle in the league, but okay.
That was last year. He got cut by the Packers, who had one of the worst stop the run defense in the NFL. Go look at he had a 40 stop the run defense grade. That's awful. Oh my god. So anyway, Raiders. You trade for Geno. Smith.
Reunites with Pete Carroll.
We already talked about that.
Yeah,
Get Max Crosby
Yeah,
on a big
Max
deal.
brought by
Middle tomorrow.
on a 1-year deal. Solid
All right,
player.
and this is like one of the worst free agent signings in human history.
Oh Jesus Christ! He was first in
Dude, I
sacks
have
allowed.
never seen a guy take a more friendly pay cut, a team friendly deal in my entire life.
They got
Yeah,
Mustard
but-
too.
You're getting
You're
you're getting a triple crown guard for $5.5 million a year. Oh my gosh.
They got Mustard.
I would actually pay $5.5 million.
Raheem's
I would
decent.
pay $5.5 million to keep him off the team, actually. But yeah, you get Raheem Mostert on a short
Absolutely.
deal. I mean, it really didn't do a lot, but you can recap your guys. You got Geno, which I'm not a big fan of, honestly, because he was
I
one
think
of
he's
the
all
worst
right. Geno's all right.
I mean, he wants 35 to 40 million.
He's crazy.
He's not all
Essentially.
right, actually, because
that's
he's one of
ridiculous.
He's
the
not
worst starting quarterbacks in the league, and he's
He did have an
and,
ass O line last year.
Like, yeah, his O line was awful.
If only
Sure,
he
he'll
had good
cook it up.
receivers to throw to
I'm
last
sure
year.
he'll cook it up. I'm sure he'll cook it up to Alex Kappa.
Bro,
Just
no,
kidding.
no.
If he starts, that's
Who the
ridiculous.
hell is Alex Kappa's fucking manager or agent?
Or agent.
Gosh, damn.
Agent, like, damn.
Probably inside like the mafia or something, because that is not real. But yeah, Raiders, I'll probably give it like a D.
Are
Raiders
you
get
grading everyone's free agency?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
What-
gave
what-
he gave the Bengals an A+++.
no,
What'd you-
actually, Matthew. I think we all gave it around an F plus.
Yeah.
An
It was
F
very
plus.
You signed 2 players that are backups.
Yeah, and you're two
Yeah.
reports down. 2 reports. One, you're nearing an extension with Chase and T. Higgins.
Yeah.
And 2, other teams find your asking price for Trey Hendrickson laughable.
Yeah. Well, I
don't
to
know
be
what
fair,
you guys
he
are
is-
asking for Trey Hendrickson. Like, I don't know if you guys are trying to get a first out of him. So I don't know what the
I understand why a team wouldn't give a first for a 30-year-old pass rusher that's going to want an extension.
I mean, like I said, I don't think it's even the age. I think it's more of like the amount of money.
The age is
You don't want-
absolutely a factor. But
No,
I
if he was
think
20, if he was 25 years old, I'm still not trading him and getting a $40 million deal. No way.
Okay, so wait, would you trade Micah Parsons for a first? Absolutely.
Absolutely not. If he wants $40 million,
No, a team would do
How
it.
much does Micah want? I have no idea.
A team would do
I'd rather use my first round pick and get either gambling edge rusher, and worst case scenario it goes on. I'm not paying $40 million for a 25-year-old edge rusher, no matter how good he is.
Our best
Bring
case
up
scenario,
first.
he's good, and you have him under a rookie deal for 4 years, and then you have to pay him $50 million. So
Well, yeah. Well, let's hope the rookie years actually take advantage of it and I don't sit around losing Super Bowls. Anyway, Chargers. They keep Khalil Mack on a 1-year deal.
She's
I was
good.
going to the Bears.
I was surprised by that. I don't think they were going to keep him.
Yeah, and then besides that, they did a whole lot of nothing. I
They
mean,
brought
Jalen
back
Reagor.
Jalen Reagor for some
Oh, why the
reason.
frick is he still in the league?
Fuck Teeter
Why
Tart.
is he still here?
And somehow they got
Deontay
Dante
Jackson.
Jackson. And they got
Mike
Mike Williams back.
Yo,
who
wait.
is-
Dante Jackson didn't he used to play on
Yeah,
the
and Mike
Steelers?
Williams is trying to get Keenan Allen back to the Chargers as well.
Bro,
I would honestly
Jackson,
take it.
my
I would
God.
actually take Keenan Allen if I was a kid.
But one of my
That's-
favorite things is you get Najee Harris on a 1-year, $5.2 million deal.
Yeah, I think it'd be like 2 years. But
Yeah, Jim Harbaugh really likes Najee Harris.
It's
so
funny
you
I
got-
think, I think you get him for 2 years.
It's funny how all 4 of those guys are ass. By the way.
Najee Harris
Mike
every
Will-
single season get 1,000 yards. All 4.
Or Mike Williams on the Steelers.
Do you see his
and
yards
Jets.
per carry?
I don't know what the plan is with J.K. Dobbins. Like, are they just gonna let him go? Or are they just gonna keep him? Like, what's going on?
I take J.K. Dobbins over Najee Harris any day of the week. I don't know what the hell they're doing.
Because I
Yeah,
did not
4
see
and a
this
4 and a 1. Not bad.
because I thought they were just gonna bring back J.K. Dobbins because he was really good for them this year. So I don't really.
No, you get Najee Harris on a 1-year, $5 million deal as in one of the biggest deals in free agency.
Yeah,
But they're paying for like
Especially
2
your
years.
offensive line looking a lot better. And then this guy shouldn't even be on a practice squad. But all right,
But Mike Williams
I
on the
would
Jets
say-
and Steelers was awful.
I would give it like a. I'm gonna give it like a B plus.
and him and Rodgers have like no chemistry whatsoever.
Yeah.
Like Rodgers just constantly threw him under the bus.
So the Rams reached. Well, actually, he just ran the wrong route like a dumbass. So yeah, but the Rams restructure Maybe Stafford's contract, and they re-sign Jimmy Garoppolo. So
Jimmy G,
I want him to be the backup.
and they got
Devontae
Devontae
Adams.
Adams.
Oh, dude, if Matthew
Deal.
Stafford gets injured, he
Oh.
has to play with Jimmy G again.
Bro, this is gonna be so fun. Stafford and Adams, bro. Like it's gonna
Yeah,
be.
I actually want to see this.
We'll
And they
see.
got
You
so
never know when
Ford
these old.
stays in LA, but he just switches teams.
You never know when these old receivers can just completely fall off the bridge.
I really
Yeah.
hope Devontae's good these next 2 years.
So we gotta see where Devontae. He's been very consistent in his age, so we'll see. But yeah,
He's good on
Rams,
the-
I mean,
Yeah,
I
no,
thought-
that's very true.
And
Old receivers could like
Dolphins-
fall off a bridge. I hope Zay
Dolphins
Flowers
really
jumps
didn't
off a
do
bridge.
much.
So I mean, we'll see.
the Dolphins.
really didn't do that much.
You keep a bunch of guys people do not know, and then
Yeah, Dolphins might suck this year.
James Daniels, like a
hope
the
so.
tackle on the Steelers.
Hey, James Daniels solid.
Yeah, they got James Daniels at right guard.
And then
so
Nick
that's-
Westbrook got like 9 touchdowns for the Titans, so he was pretty good. I don't know. If the Titans
Oh, so
can keep
that
him.
might be a decent, but they don't need receivers.
And
Oh,
then
didn't
they
he
get their
have like a
Q-
98-yard touchdown too? I remember that.
Yeah. And they got
And they got
Zach
their
Wilson.
QB1.
They got Zach
The
Wilson.
QB1.
We didn't even get to see Zach Wilson play on the Broncos.
He
Yeah,
might
'cause
actually
Belichick-
be,
Yeah, but
That's
he
why.
might actually be better than Tua.
no, because calm down.
Yeah, Alexander Madison. Okay, so Dolphins.
The
nothing too
former
crazy.
Vikings running back.
Yeah, he was so bad. I'm gonna give him like a D. A D.
Yeah.
They're gonna probably suck this year, even with
We're not
Tyreek and Jalen Waddle healthy.
All right, Vikings. You keep Brian Murphy way too much money, but at the same time, the quarterback market is going up. Aaron Jones, you get a 2-year, $20 million.
I'm sorry. There's always a position or positions that go crazy every offseason, and the corner market just exploded after the J.C. Horn contract.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah,
freaking
so-
Byron Murphy's getting 22 a year. What the hell?
And J.C. Horn. Oh my gosh, $100 million deal.
Bro,
Jesus.
how is
All right.
J.C. Horn the highest paid corner of all time?
That is ridiculous.
Don't
How?
get me wrong. He makes me horny.
He's,
but
he's
like,
on the
he's
Panthers.
not.
That's why. The dumbasses.
He's
right, but the
one of the
Vikings-
better players.
So we all saw the Rams divisional game or wild card game, and they fixed that really well. Now Will Fries, I was wondering where's Marcus going to be. I didn't know it was this high. Like my God,
Bro,
I mean,
I
the
thought
fact
it
that
was gonna be like $9 million by the time I was seeing that.
the fact they had to pay a 5-year deal, $88 million. By the way, I like it being a 5-year deal because he is younger and the card market's not going to go any lower. Yeah, I hear the Giants. It was the Giants and another team, and then the Vikings were all betting really hard to get him, and the Vikings just upped the offer crazy. Which at that point I actually respect it because Will Fries was the 4th-ranked guard in the NFL this season. Then you get Jonathan Allen on a 3-year deal. I mean, it's a huge overpay. He was not too great this season, and he is really old, but he is still a great defensive tackle. A lot better. They have an awful defensive tackle room. And then you get Javon Hargrave was on the Niners, and he was really good there. So you get 2 new starting defensive tackles. You fixed one of your biggest issues. And then you get Ryan Kelly.
Center.
You start a new center. So
And they extended Harrison Smith too. I saw.
yeah, probably his
Vikings,
last
yeah.
season.
Vikings might
The
have
Vikings-
another good season.
Yeah,
love it.
but I'm giving the Vikings an A. I love what they
They
did.
might have another good season.
And hey, if they get Aaron Rodgers, an A+.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I don't want him going to the Giants.
Well, either way, we're getting one of your fathers, Russell Wilson or Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Do we
Austin
beat
Hooper's
Russell
solid.
in the playoffs?
Bro, you want me to show you his record against you guys?
Yeah, whatever.
All right, Patriots.
Another
You
good one.
retain Austin Hooper.
Awesome.
All right, then you go ahead and get Milton Williams on a 4-year, $104 million deal. Now, I think Milton Williams is good, but my God, you paid him way too much.
Yeah. Oh my God.
And then same thing for
4
Clark Davis. I
No,
mean, he's
Milton
a solid
Williams
corner.
is the highest paid Patriot of all time. I saw.
Yeah, over
Yep, he is.
And Davis, like he's a solid corner, but like he's like a mediocre. He's like a mid-level QB1. He's not an elite corner one, and they pay him a lot of money. So
3 years,
he's not
50
even,
million.
he's not
All
even gonna
right,
be a
bro.
corner
All right,
one.
you can't even talk when fucking Paulo Abdubo.
Paulson.
Dude, yeah, he's
didn't-
phenomenal. He's phenomenal.
He's not as good as Carlton Davis.
way better. Go look at the stats. I looked at him. Go look at him right now.
$18 million a year. Come on, can you at least admit that's insane?
And he's only 25 years
He's
old.
25.
Can you
Yeah.
at least
All he is
admit
25.
an $18 million a year
No,
contract?
he's not even the top 10 highest paid corner, and he was the 4th ranked corner last year. What are you talking about?
He's
He's
not.
25 years old. Honestly, I wish we would have got him on a 5-year deal, because if it was a 5-year, because the corner market's going up and he's so young, just do what we did with Brian Burns, because our Brian Burns contract is looking better every single day. That's why I think with these young players that are stars, and you believe they're stars, just pay
I
them
agree.
freaking 5
No,
years.
I agree. I agree with that. It's absolutely risky, but it's worth it.
I think it's like a calculated risk. If you know the player is good, it's either going to be a somewhat bad contract, but you still get value out of it, or it's going to be the best contract that can get you a Super Bowl.
Well, and it's not just
So-
that. Though. I mean, there's always like the injury risk and everything.
Yeah, that's true. It depends on the guarantee money. And then you get Harold Landry, who's a great edge rusher. Titans had so much cap space, and either let all their guys go. It makes no sense to me. But Harold Landry, a good edge rusher. Titans the Patriots edge rushers was one of the worst in the league. So good contract there. And then you get Morgan Moses, which is interesting. I'm sure he'll be a
3 years,
starter.
damn.
And then
Matt
Matt
Collins, right?
Collins.
the best receiver.
Isn't homie 34 Morgan Moses? My gosh.
Then you get Josh Dobbs.
You got
Your new
Keyshawn
backup.
Booty and Matt Collins.
And
It's okay.
then so the
Ben
Patriots,
Simmons is.
I think they got a lot of good stars. definitely went all out, but like at the same time, I think it's overpaid too much. So I'm gonna give it like a B plus. But it was really good for what they did. But
I'll
I think
give
with their
it an
cap
A
space,
minus. I mean, great, just overpaid.
Yeah, A minus. There were some
yeah,
guys that
Matthew,
didn't do
your team,
overpay.
what do you guys say about your free agency, Matthew?
I'll just say B minus for now. Yeah, you address some positions, but there's still a lot of holes you need to fill. And I get that most of these deals are overpays, but unfortunately they have to because no one wants to come here. So right now we're gonna have to overpay for some guys until we start winning more. It is what it is.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Hold on a minute. Okay. All right. Then we got the Saints.
Okay, I don't know how in the okay. Hey, why would you trade for this guy? This guy's awful. Like he's terrible against the run, and he always asks for an extension when he doesn't deserve it. So like I
I'm
don't.
not gonna
That's like
pretend
the only
like
guy
I
that
know
you pay
who
for.
the hell David Gottcox is. But
Gotcha. It's
Dave
that's
Gotcha.
it. Gotchow.
David
Gotcha.
Davon Gotcha.
Von Gotchow.
Okay.
And he's not a
Gotcha.
starter. He's a rotational piece at best. Okay.
They didn't want to pay him, so they just traded.
how much? What did you trade? What did they trade for?
We got a 2026 7th round pick, I think.
Oh wow.
Which I'm surprised we even got anything out of him. I thought we were going to cut him, but I'm shocked that we got anything for him. But hey, it is what it is.
Maybe
And then,
the next pick could be the next Tom Brady. You never know. What?
Hey, it can always happen.
and Saints, like I don't know how they made the deals that they did because they actually made some pretty solid deals. They're dead last in cap space, so how the
Yeah, I
hell
don't know how they
keep
got
shit
this.
off?
Well,
Like,
they let a lot of guys go in the restructured contracts.
yeah, they still have Derek Carr under contract, who's refusing to.
And I thought they were going to let
take
Chase Young
that.
go. They kept Chase Young.
Like they brought back Chase Young. They got Justin Reed from the Chiefs, and Cam Jordan's coming back. He's not retiring, so he's going to give it another go. So I don't know how they pulled this off. I really don't. Like I'm like, how are you doing this? Because like way back then, they like during the season they extended Alvin Kamara. I'm like, okay, how the hell did you do that? You barely have any money.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. So they Chase Young you keep for your deal. Well, the Saints they're in cap space right now. They're looking for a lot. Honestly, just because they got Will Clapp, I'm gonna give it an A plus.
Yeah, they got Justin Reed from the Chiefs, which he's a really good
Will
safety.
Clapp. You gotta have Will Clapp.
He's a really good safety. So I'm like, how the hell did you pull this on?
From Lucas.
Lucas. All right, the New York Giants.
Alrighty.
Starting
Yeah,
off,
Darius Slayton
Dude,
back.
let Darius Slayton go, man. Let him go.
Hey, Noah, how does it feel
3
you
years,
chose
36
Darius
million.
Slayton over Saquon Barkley?
I think it's good that we learn from our mistakes.
Noah, I'm sorry. I about killed myself when I saw a Twitter comment of a Giants fan saying Slayton's more valuable than Saquon. That pissed me
my
off so
gosh.
much.
If you're on Twitter, if you're on Giants Twitter, I just apologize for you overall. But
No, it's because of your dumbass. All of my fucking For You page is like Giants posts, dude. It's
I mean, the
bad.
amount of time I get those gay ass Bengal edits is insane. But anyway,
Wait,
look,
wait. That punter you signed, is that the guy, the hot guy? No homo.
yes,
Jeez.
3-year
Hey.
deal. But
Yeah,
anyway,
I like that guy.
Darius Slayton. Look, I actually think the value we got him for is pretty good. I mean, like 12 million a year. He's still a solid.
He's a really underrated
honestly,
receiver.
I just
But, like,
honestly, and he even said himself he wants to go to a place where it's the best chance to win. I honestly think no team was offering him any contract. But the thing is, like, I just want to be done with this era. Like, I really did. I want to move on from this. Like, the whole Daniel Jones era, I just want to leave it in the past. I just want to get new receivers, get younger guys, get new people. I just like it's not in the value.
Noah? What?
I just wanted to move on from this. And if we're gonna get a quarterback, we're gonna get a quarterback either way, whether it's signing or free agency. I just don't want Darius Slayton. I don't want to go back with Malik Neighbors, Slayton, and Wandell again. I feel like we got to shake it up. And now, if you get a receiver in the draft, okay, what is he going to be? A wide receiver 4, or is Darius Slayton going to be a wide receiver 3, and you just paid him that much money? Like a wide receiver 3 on a $3 million deal is pretty insane. So I just don't like it for the team overall. But for what we got him for, I don't mind it. But I just wanted to use that cap space for something else, to be honest. And yeah, we keep DeVito, which will be our like only quarterback for now. And yeah,
Hey, only quarterback you need.
yeah.
You
So
got
right away in
Debo,
free agency,
and you got Holland.
we got Paulson.
Hold on, I'm
And
sorry. No,
Lewis on a
I just have to say
3-year,
this.
$54
You've
million
been
deal.
shit talking Javon Holland. This makes me so happy.
I'm not on Javon Holland. We're talking about Paulson.
Oh, okay. Shut the hell up. I hate you.
But a 3-year, $54 million deal. At first, I was like crashing out, but when I saw the other corners get, I was like, okay.
This is
Clearly
not
the
as
price
bad.
it was
No,
going up.
I love Paulson, and I even said it was a good sign as soon as it happened. But I'm sorry, the money's
Yeah.
just not right.
You guys had a way better free agency.
I think it's actually very right because he's been one of the best corners in the league. And one thing about him, he just fits the scheme very well for us because we only got 2 interceptions all last season, 3 interceptions. He is a ball hawk. Like he is. I'll just look at his stats. I mean, this year he didn't have the best pass coverage grade, but he only played 7 games, got injured. He allowed 400 yards, 1 touchdown, he had 3 interceptions and 7 pass deflections. Last season, he played 15 games, allowed 700 yards. He had a pick 6, 4 interceptions, and 11 pass deflections. He is ranked 8th in forced fumbles and incompletion rate in 2024, and number 1 in 2023. And 10 interceptions in his young career already. So I really do like it. As far as PSS goes, he is rated above average corner, and he has the 6th ranked pass rush corner in the NFL this season. So I like it. We need corner really bad. Our secondary, it wasn't necessarily that it was bad. It was just like red zone. Our corner was bad, but down the line it wasn't too bad. But mainly because most times there's running the ball because we couldn't stop the run. So I love this. He's a physical corner, great corner.
No, I saw another dumbass Giants post. I swear it's every fucking time I go on Twitter. It was a guy asking, so who's cornerback 1, Banks or I don't know how to say his name.
Paulson Adebo. That's how you say it.
Adebo.
Oh yeah, but
Personally, I'm gonna say Adoree Jackson. Oh wait, now just wait till that
he was
dude
our
starts
corner.
carving up
He was
the
our
league.
Andrew
corner.
Phillips.
He was our corner 5, and he got cut by us twice.
Wait, you guys brought him back and he got cut again.
Yeah, he got cut. We got him back, and then he got cut again.
All right, wait.
It was
So,
bad.
what's your corner depth chart looking like? You got Paulson.
It's
which I'm just gonna say
he's
that.
corner 1. I'm gonna say
Hugh
Phillips
Phillips.
is probably our corner 2. Banks is our corner 4. Then we got who was the LSU guy again? Cordell Fly, corner 4, who is all right, I guess.
That should be a lockdown.
So you mean Banks is corner 3?
Yeah, I would put him at corner 3. As long as it depends. And then our safety is Nubin and Javon because now we who was it?
Wait, I'm
we'll
sorry.
talk about that later.
Nubin's strong safety. Javon's free safety, right?
Yeah.
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 So anyway, I like the steal. Honestly, I wish we would have got more years on it though, because the corner market's only going to go higher. So, but yeah, I like it.
Oh
And hopefully we
hell
can
no!
back it
Now I'm
back.
scared what
Minute.
fucking Cam Taylor-Britt's gonna get. Holy, freaking Cam Taylor-Britt's gonna be the highest paid corner. Gosh damn.
All right, then Javon Hollard on a 3-year, $45 million deal. So okay, Hollard.
Chauncey Colston.
I'm gonna be honest, dude. Like,
Chauncey Golson from the
I'm not the
Giants.
biggest fan of this signing because I just do not think safety is our biggest need right now.
We need a
obviously,
safety.
our deep, it was not the best, but it was definitely not our worst. And the fact that our right guard is still Greg Van Roten is ridiculous. So I just wish you would have put our money somewhere else, but he still was one of the highest rated free agency, so it made a lot of noise. But yeah, the truth is he was just, as I said the last time, he did not have a good year last year. He was not good. Couldn't really do a lot of stuff. I mean, he was good at stopping the run. But looking at it right now, I mean, let's see here. He played 854 snaps, had 1 sack, 1 forced fumble, 4 pressures. He allowed 24 receptions, and his coverage grade was 57, which is not even top 100 in safety this year. But you take that outside of the way, he's still very young. His best days of football his best days of football are, I think, still to come. And before that, he was one of the best safeties in the NFL. More of last year. And look, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't even know who Javon Holland. Like, I'm sorry. Safeties and offensive linemen, I just do not know their names unless they're huge stars. So when I saw Javon
I know
Holland,
more corners than safeties.
so this is a scenario from last Sportville. I saw Javon Holland on the top of the free agency thing. I looked up his stats from this year, and it was ass. Like, oh my gosh. I didn't even know he had good years before that, but he did. So we'll see how this goes. Him and Nubin are a really good safety duo because Nubin had a great he led the all rookies in tackles, and I've liked him since college, so I think he'll be very good. And I thought
You liked him before college, buddy.
Okay. Our deep threat secondary can be really good. Our secondary is looking better. Our defensive line's still the best in the league when healthy. So I'm looking really happy with our defense. We just need more defensive tackles, which I hope we get in the draft. But yeah, Javon Holland last year had 3 forced fumbles. He had 1 interception. He only allowed 99 yards. Oh wait, no, I'm reading the wrong stat. He had a 99-yard pick 6. That was that Jets game. That was sad. And then yeah, before that, it's just been better. I mean, 3 tackles for loss, 50 tackles. So we'll see how that goes. I just hope our defense actually gets better. And then one thing I love that we get Golston, who was with the Cowboys, and he's a really solid left-end defensive end. We got him pretty cheap too. He had like around 5.5 sacks last season. A lot of pressures. He was really good on that Thanksgiving game. I mean, he was the one making Evan Neal doing freaking spinning that. He literally made Evan Neal. Him and Michael Parsons made Evan Neal start sacking DeVito with Drew Lock. It was embarrassing. But yeah, our left end and defensive end depth was just bad. I mean, I just cannot mentally handle in our season with Nacho and freaking Elijah Chapman as our left ends. So I'm really happy we got Golston. He'll get to the quarterback. He'll put pressure. I like that. James Hudson, I do not like. This guy is absolutely.
He joined the losing team.
But he is a swing. He is a swing tackle. So I think that's the reason we got him, because if our tackle gets if Andrew Thomas gets injured again, which he usually always does, at least we have someone to be there. It's not freaking whatever that guy's name was. I don't remember his name. All right, yeah. Then Chris Board. I mean, nothing really else too spectacular. A lot of depth pieces, which is always good. So Giants. I think we did pretty good. We spent a lot of money. We weren't afraid. I think if we get Aaron Rodgers and we get a guard, I think it'll be a whole new thing. But I still think spending our money on a safety, that much money, is just not the smartest move. But he was the best safety out there.
Best free safety out there. I'd take Hufanga over him, but
Hufanga, he's like 30 years old, come off ACL tear. This guy's 25.
Hufanga's not 30 years old.
He's pretty up there, ain't he?
Wait, maybe I'm an idiot, but I do not think.
Oh no, he's 25. Who am I thinking of? Oh, I'm thinking about the Niners corner.
Oh, Ward, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Hufanga, he missed almost all last season, and
yeah, he missed most last season. But like before that,
57 PFF grades pretty bad. Good time to run though. We only played like one game though, so can't really count that. I thought that Javon Holland is probably the best safety out there, but like I said, I just don't like spending that much money on a safety. But this could work out. I really want to get back to those days where we had lockdown corners, where it was actually somewhat decent, and our defense was actually number 1. Our defensive line, we were number 1 in sacks in the NFL before Dexter got hurt. A lot of defensive end got hurt. So I'm gonna give the Giants like a B plus, maybe just a solid B. It really depends on what we do with quarterback, because the fact that Tommy DeVito and Greg Van Roten are starters on this team, it makes me want to do something. And no, we're not getting Joe Flacco. If that happens,
Charlie Gordon. Hey, you get a Super Bowl winning quarterback though. Come on.
No, so stop.
Joe Flacco. That'd be funny.
Like I can handle Russell Wilson. I can handle Aaron Rodgers. Flacco's right across the line.
What about Kirk Cousins? You want Kirko?
Shut up. Shut up.
You don't want Kirko?
No. All right, the Jets.
Like,
I can't. I'm sorry. One of the worst free agency signings ever. Like
Justin Fields. Oh boy.
I mean, I don't mind him going there, but he's not.
Yeah, he's getting $30 million guaranteed though. Like that's a bit ridiculous.
Honestly, like Daniel Jones might be better than Justin Fields, dude.
Okay, calm down.
Nah.
He might be, bro.
I would gladly take Justin Fields as the quarterback over.
Like, yeah, he started out solid with the Steelers, but he got benched for a 37-year-old quarterback, and before that, he was awful with the Bears. I mean, not just bad; he was awful.
I mean, the Bears team just suck ass.
Who are you talking about?
Justin Fields. It's just like I understand the whole idea of what they're trying to do, and you know why they got him, because their offensive line's so ass. They need someone to run away from the freaking edge rushers. That's why they got him. But
and they reunite him with Garrett Wilson.
Ooh. Dude, it's just like
I think he'll be okay, but the team's gonna suck too.
Jets are still going to Jet. I just don't like this deal, dude. If it was a cheap deal, I actually would like it. But like, what are you guys doing? And then you guys get a bunch of no buns. Like, yeah,
Jakuma Okafor, who quit literally after the first week of the regular season. He literally just quit. Yeah. So have fun with that. He quit.
Eagles got the new quarterback.
See, Eagles, like I would actually be.
What the hell are these moves?
I would be completely okay with their free agency because, like, obviously they have all the guys they need. They just want a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But the fact you traded, like we talked about before, you traded C.J. Gardner-Jackson or Johnson, whatever the hell, for the worst rated guard in NFL, and for a 6th round pick or a 5th round pick, was a 6th round. It's one of the worst trades I've ever seen in my life. Especially because he actually, as much as I don't like him, he actually was very loyal to that team and wanted to be there. You guys cut him and traded him twice. It's like, yeah, home of the brotherly love, my ass. But it is what it is. Maybe he was asking for too much. I don't know. But
that's what he was probably asking so much.
You keep Zach Bond, you keep Saquon, you extend Saquon and you Zach Bond. So Eagles are still gonna be good. I don't think they'll be as good as they were this year, but they're still gonna be.
I just hope it blows up in their face for how many guys.
I don't see any other team in the NFC competing with them. I think Adoree Jackson. I mean, honestly,
they got Adoree Jackson.
Like I really
got
don't
Josh
care.
If
this was like 2022, I might have cared. Honestly, I don't. I don't know if he'll actually.
Bro, they got quad father AJ.
Dude, I would have kept Gainwell. I would have kept Gainwell over AJ Dillon.
This guy got cut a long time ago. Where has he been?
They should have kept Gainwell over AJ Dillon
in training camp, and then he didn't play all year.
That's right. Yeah, but Adoree Jackson, like I said, I'll never forget his pick 6 against Jalen Hurts in the Christmas game. That was.
I get to play with him.
All right, Steelers, you trade DK. 5-year. Look, I like the trade, but a 5-year deal is a bit crazy.
5-year? Okay, they got it.
So DK is going to wear number 4, and George Pickens is going to wear 14. And DK said, "I'm not here to take away from someone's legacy." I'm like, oh my god, just stop. Do you want a fucking medal or something?
Okay, I don't know why that was so controversial, but anyway, Darius Slay. I'm
Noah's favorite player.
I actually probably my favorite player in the Eagles. I don't know why you guys keep saying that, but
AJ Brown, my favorite player, or Saquon.
I'm almost getting. Well, yeah, probably AJ Brown. AJ Brown, and
I like AJ.
That's it.
And Saquon. I love Saquon. Sorry.
Yeah.
You also liking a freaking sticks up your ass. I mean, do you like a player owning you on 2 separate rivals?
You love that? On him when he was on the Giants.
He freaking averaged like 70 yards against you a games.
No, he didn't. Like 2 games.
Yeah, he did. You played 10 games, averaged 70 yards per game against you. He owned your ass. And do I need to talk about the Eagles game?
He didn't even do anything in the Eagles game except for the second one.
But he still blew the hell you out.
Yeah, whatever.
All right, but anyway, did he pass 2,000 against you guys? Embarrassing. Anyway, Darius Slay. I'm getting flashbacks from when they got Patrick Peterson because it's the same damn thing, just 2 wash corners. So
Yeah.
See how that goes. Mason Rudolph. I
We
mean,
got Rudolph, the red nose ring.
this guy, like the fact that this guy might actually be the starting quarterback, because the Steelers are in such a predicament. Because here's the thing: you have Russ. Maybe he's asking too much, or maybe because he was really good, like 16 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, went 20 for 29 in the playoffs, 2 touchdowns, 0 picks. He was a good quarterback. I think the issue is there's either controversy or he wants too much money. But now you're in a predicament where you're trying to get Aaron Rodgers. Let's say they don't get Aaron Rodgers. Then you got to go back to Russell Wilson after you basically said he's a second option, and you don't even want him in the first place. Where he could, honestly, I think going to the Giants would be a lot more appealing, considering that freaking Arthur Moore. Wait, what's the offensive coordinator name for the Steelers?
Arthur Smith, which apparently Russell Wilson's relationship with Arthur Smith is strange.
Well, he is awful offensive coordinator. Like we saw it at the end of the season.
He's an awful head coach too.
So I would way rather go. If I'm Aaron Rodgers, I'd rather go to, the Giants with Malik Neighbors and a third pick of the draft in the freaking Pittsburgh Steelers. And what's the guy? I already forgot his name again. Arthur as the coordinator.
Arthur Smith.
I don't care they got DK. They didn't have DK and George Pickens freaking killing each other mid-match.
Yeah, they're literally going to be like choking each other out.
The Steelers have all their offensive line. They have the worst offensive line in the league as of right now. They have no offensive line. So
they got no quarterback.
So you're going to get old-ass 41 Aaron Rodgers under that offensive line. Is that really?
I really don't want him going to the Steelers.
If I'm Russ or Aaron, I would rather go to the Giants because both Russ and Aaron, if they go to the Giants, Malik Neighbors is the best quarterback they ever played with. Best receiver they ever played with. So,
whoa.
name a receiver Russ Wilson's played with that's better than Malik Neighbors.
No, Devontae Adams.
DK Metcalf.
Dude, what? No.
Tyler Lockett. Jackson.
Not Tyler Lockett. Let's talk
Prime Devontae Adams to Malik Neighbors now is ridiculous.
Bro,
people were saying
Devontae had Aaron Rodgers. We got 2 MVPs of him. 3, actually.
Garrett Wilson.
Then he had like 18 touchdowns in the Raiders.
I know you're not Garrett Wilson, dude. I actually don't believe you just said that.
No,
Garrett Wilson is the better New York receiver. I'm sorry.
He had more receptions, more touchdowns, more yards, and less games with 4 different starting.
No, Malik Neighbors is better than Garrett Wilson.
Malik Neighbors had a better rookie year than he ever had in his whole entire career.
He's not better than prime Devontae Adams. It's not.
Malik Neighbors this year had 100 receptions, 7 touchdowns, 1,200 yards in 14 games with 4 backup quarterbacks, will being injured, and like. I don't think you guys understand. Like, even switching between 4, if you switch between Mahomes, Allen, Burrow, and Lamar, that would still be hard. Switching between quarterbacks is so hard. You have no chemistry with them. He did that with 4 of them, and they're all ass. And he had 1,200 yards as a rookie, 7 touchdowns, 100, and missed 2 games, and came off an injury. Dude, I want to hear no freaking word.
Okay, you could also make the point. You could also make the point though that he was the
what
only.
What did Devontae Adams do?
He was the only weapon on that.
What did Devontae Adams do with Jimmy? All right, who's better, Jimmy Garoppolo or Drew Lock and Tommy DeVito and Tim?
Drew Lock. Jimmy is not that good either.
But I'll tell you this. Malik Neighbors did better that year with less games than he ever did with Jimmy Garoppolo in his entire career. And prime.
He only played with Adams for like a few games.
Devontae Adams had the best quarterback season. Best quarterback we've seen in our entire lifetime. Maybe a quarterback with 48 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. I don't know.
Because he was that good. Yeah.
You're comparing that with Tim Boyle? Okay, fine. Just do that then.
Bro, all right, okay. He played half. Did he play even a half with Tim Boyle? It's like a half.
He played a full game with Tim Boyle.
Yeah, 1 game.
And he had 80 yards and a touchdown. Tim Boyle. I mean, it was against the Ravens, so I guess it's not too impressive with their secondary, but still.
Yeah, maybe he's the best out of all the ones you named, but he's not better than prime.
And seriously, Daniel Jones and Tommy DeVito, Drew Lock, like, dude, it's awful. Like, really, like, I don't want to hear that again. Anyway, but if he gets Aaron Rodgers or Russell Wilson, I guarantee you,
was angry.
He's getting 1,500 yards minimum.
Or if he gets Kirk Cousins, he'll get like 1,600.
He'll probably request a trade.
1,800 yards.
Probably request a trade.
I mean, he was good with Justin Jefferson.
Well, Neighbors is better than Jefferson. But yeah, then you get Malik Harrison.
Get off.
Did you say Neighbors is better than
He's fucking
Jefferson?
out of his
Go,
mind.
go look at all the quarterbacks. Go look at all the quarterbacks of Jefferson, bro. Jefferson could not do what Neighbors could do with those quarterbacks, especially as a
Bro,
rookie.
Neighbors
no
Oh my
has
God.
like one.
Okay, this guy's so
do,
delusional.
how?
do you genuinely think Neighbors is the best receiver in the league? Or not?
Yes,
Oh my God, dude.
bro.
Oh my
21 years old. He had a concussion, missed 2
This
games,
is disgusting.
and played with 4 backup quarterbacks. Honestly, four practice squad
You probably
quarterbacks,
thought Prime OBJ was the best receiver, huh?
and had
too?
1,200 yards. Well,
Yeah.
he's not. Well, yes, Prime OBJ is still better, but he's not in the league anymore.
No, I mean like when like
Oh,
at
Yeah,
that era.
no. OBJ's in the Diddy house, so
Yeah.
Dude.
Tristan
I hope
Means in
he's-
2016, you probably thought he was
I
the
hope
best
him.
receiver.
I
in the
hope
league.
him and that other. I don't remember the guy's name. The one fat guy, the streamer fat guy. I hope him and OBJ both sue the living hell of that person for trying to make this a big joke, literally making fun of real victims. Bro, do you guys actually read that? What it said in the actual court file that. Okay. So the fat guy, apparently,
Drewski.
he dumped baby oil on someone and jumped on him. And in her own words, he treated him like a slip inside. And
I thought you said OBJ did this.
no, it was not him. And then she said in the court file, real court file, and because of his enormous size, he's leaning for air. Like, dude, this is in the court file. What the hell? And apparently,
What did OBJ do?
they something with this girl. I don't know, because this girl, what she says happened, she was locked in Diddy's house and she wouldn't let him leave. And he called Diddy's mom, and his Diddy's mom said, "You better pay me all this money. You better not tell the cops." And then she went outside, and a guy, an Uber driver or something, he came to help her, and then Diddy started shooting at them down the street. That's her claim. I'm not kidding. So this Uber driver saw her in there and went to go help her. So and
personally,
Diddy had a gun and was shooting them down the street. And like I said,
I believe.
I don't know where Odell plays into this, but it's bull crap.
Tell me he wasn't at the party. Come on.
Everyone went to it. Bro, you act like every Diddy party was the freaking back rooms. Freaking.
I'm pretty sure OBJ went to every single one of those. I'm kidding.
I'm pretty sure every celebrity went to a Diddy party, like a normal one. There's multiple Diddy parties. He owned like 5-7 clubs. But anyway,
off topic.
Back to this. I mean, Steelers, like I said, they're in such a bad predicament because if you
they got kind of game Wilson.
If you don't get Aaron Rodgers, it's gonna suck. And if you don't get Russell Wilson, you have Mason Rudolph, and you're gonna have to get Jackson Dart in the first round.
Or Jalen Milroe.
Dude, Mike Tomlin must like Mason Rudolph.
They traded their second round pick for DK, so they don't have their second round pick.
Yeah, that's what I said. You have to trade forced up to get a quarterback. So it's like, and then you're gonna put him inside that offensive line. Like, dude, it's just not good. All right, Niners.
49ers. Oh my god.
Oh, good God.
Niners maybe might have had the best free agency.
And apparently they're still open to trading IU.
Jason Paddock.
Good.
Team save.
Apparently they're still open to trading Ayuk.
Yeah, they got Mac Jones though. That was the best.
At this point, just trade everyone. Trade Trent Williams. Trade Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, let McCaffrey go. You know what? Just let Brock Purdy go. Let Brock Purdy go.
Let Mac Jones go.
Trade McCaffrey to the Broncos.
Dude, let Mac Jones be the starter. And just
Mac and cheese.
I was thinking about trading him to what's the team that the Steelers need a running back?
Christian McCaffrey, Bronco, Denver reunion. That'd be cool.
Yeah, but Steelers did need a running back, so who knows?
Oh yeah, they don't have Najee here.
Bro, Broncos need a running back. What the hell?
Oh, we took the running back. Their ass one, but
they quite literally don't have a running back.
Seahawks, Darnold.
Sammy Darnold.
He got literally the exact same deal as Baker Mayfield, like $33 million 3-year deal.
Jesus.
I think that's actually a very fair deal for a season. He had 36 touchdowns. He was MVP. In most seasons, he would have won MVP. So he was in a great position.
These guys were on the Panthers, by the way.
Hey, they got Justin Jefferson, but we got Jackson Smith and Njigba, so they're good. But they got Cooper Kupp now, so
they got
DeMarcus Lawrence is no longer a Cowboy, and there's some drama going on with him and Micah.
Bum.
He's been saying
Washed.
kind things to the Cowboys.
Washed.
And he told Micah, like, hey, if you didn't spend some time fooling around, then
But
we would have won something.
He's been ass these last few years. Okay, I don't know
I'm
what
not
you're
gonna
talking
lie.
never really been
Marcus
good,
Lawrence
dude.
actually pissed me off.
He's
Gary,
good.
you wasted that man's career.
He was never that good. He was good, but he was never an elite player.
Bro, he had
People are
like
acting like he's a Hall of
3
Famer or
sacks.
something.
He's a solid player.
Dude, Micah Parsons is about to pass him
No,
in
he's
sacks.
not.
He's about to
ass.
pass him in sacks really soon. That's how at all-time sacks.
Yeah, Marquez Valdez Scantling.
And then
He's a
after,
good-
so yeah,
he's a
this,
good
so this is
defender.
this is a big overpay right here, but it's what it is. And then you get
I mean, he's good,
Yeah,
but like
They got Cooper Kupp as well, so we get to see him play against the
Marcus
Rams.
think
MVS
Cooper
is a
Kupp-
really
I'm
good
sorry.
defender.
I like Cooper Kupp, the Seahawks, and the new receivers, but dude, a 3-year deal for Cooper Kupp?
3-year.
Oh my god!
Nah, I thought it would be like 2 years.
Oh,
Not
by the
3.
way, Evan, I did the best thing ever. I gotta show you real quick. So you know, like, okay, he does go to a divisional rival. We all know that. So I was looking back on old, like you know, Seahawks Twitter. See what they say about Cooper Kupp. There was a guy who goes, he's a one-hit wonder. He's a Seahawks fan. His profile picture now is Cooper Kupp with on a Seahawks jersey.
He switched.
So I just replied, "Nice profile picture."
The switch up's insane. Oh my
It's honestly like the funniest thing ever. Hold, I've got to show it.
Oh my gosh, that's bad.
I wanted Cooper Kupp, but Jerry Jones is not.
I would have liked him too, but honestly, too much money.
I really hope we get freaking Diggs. I wouldn't even mind Keenan Allen.
Okay, so here's this Cooper Kupp in just January. Seahawks fan. Cooper Kupp since 2021. This guy goes one-hit wonder. Look at his profile picture, dude.
Bro, that's hilarious.
Nice profile picture, and then he goes, "All right, no lie, you got me." At least he understood it. I thought he was about to delete it. So
I'm pretty sure we've all been like this.
No,
when we
actually,
get a
I
player
like that
talk
now
crap.
that he didn't delete that.
I respect it.
funny.
When you used
So,
to
yeah,
talk crap about a player and they join your team.
honestly,
you
the
have to
Seahawks are not
talk
looking too bad. You got Kenneth Walker, you got Sam Darnold, you got JSN, Jackson Smith and Jigba, you got Cooper Kupp.
If
Your
you
defense
had
still good.
DK still, just saying.
And-
I mean,
and
they're still
MVS
gonna
is
be
MVS is a good deep.
They're still going to be 9. They're still going to be 9-8 like always, but I think they can make the playoffs. I mean, that division's up for grabs to any team, honestly. Even the Niners.
So
You never know with the Niners, but
I think Rams have a good chance of winning that division next year.
I got Ram 28 again.
I think if I had a bet right now, I'd probably go the Rams. But Seahawks, I still feel like
Seahawks. I mean,
I feel like one day Stafford's just going to fall off bad, and it could be this time. I don't know. Anyway.
I still think Stafford can win a Super Bowl with a good
They
team.
still have a chance.
Yeah, we'll just see how they look. I mean, if Stafford's not good, I do think that the Seahawks win that division.
I still
will they really
think
be doing-
Stafford. I really think Stafford can still win a Super Bowl.
But hey, well, sorry, Sam Darnold, you're going to play Jared Verse twice a year now, so sorry.
Chris
Okay.
Godwin took a major pay cut.
He wanted to stay on the Bucs.
I respect it a lot, and he could have got a lot more because this is really cheap. Like, what, 20,
I
25?
respect it.
He could have went to another team. with
You
more
have
money.
Levante David probably on his last year in his career. Hall of Famer right here. He's really
He's
good.
had a crazy career.
Then you get Hassan Reddick, which, I don't mind.
Hell no.
1 year, $14 million.
I mean, look, he sat out a lot. I mean, when
I
he,
read that wrong.
he wasn't bad.
Yeah, he
just
was
all right.
holding out ridiculously long.
So, you know what? It is what it is. You still need defensive tackles and corners, which you did not get. But, is what it is. So I'm gonna give it. I mean, I'm not gonna rate it anymore. Why are we rating this anymore? I only rate it for the Bengals, so I give it F+. All right, the Titans. See, they had so much cap space, they literally did nothing.
They overpaid the fuck for Dan Moore.
I mean, you get Kevin Zeitler.
Dude,
who's
no,
older-
that Dan Moore contract may be the
Okay,
most
Dan Moore
absurd thing
getting
I've-
more money than
Dan
Okay.
No,
Okay.
No, you don't understand. That Dan Moore contract is the most unbelievable thing I've ever seen in my
Hold
entire
on,
life.
hold on.
This
hold
dude
on, hold
4
on.
years, $82 billion. He got more
Horrible.
than Kevin Zeitler. Like, are you kidding me?
Let's check out his PFF grade. Okay, so he was ranked the 46th tackle, 65 in pass grading, and 67th in run blocking. Okay, allowed 12 sacks. The most sacks allowed by
Yeah.
a tackle. What?
12 sacks allowed. Oh, boy.
Out of
Oh my-
141 tackles, he allowed the
Wait,
most sacks.
They paid him that much, and he did that. There's no way.
5 penalties,
It's the Titans. What do you expect?
They didn't do that bad.
41 pressures. Good God. Okay, he did
Dude, how
play
do you have a starting job?
He did play 1,100 snaps, so I guess that makes sense. But jeez,
Like,
that
how do you have a
is-
job still, like as a starter? Holy shit!
Yeah, I think Kevin Zeitler was really good, but he's really old, so 1-year deal.
Yeah, he's like 35 years old.
I love Zeitler.
You have Van Jefferson, Xavier Woods. That's a solid
The
contract.
best Jefferson in the league. I'm just kidding.
So Titans, I mean, for what they had and what they lost, it's really bad, really bad. And they're probably going to put Cam.
You
Ward
have them winning the division, though.
They could have gone crazy in cap space too.
Cam Ward, you know, he could be there with Andrew Thomas, Tyrone Tracy, Malik Neighbors, but now he's going to be there with freaking, you know,
Dan Moore and J.C. Latham.
and don't worry, Calvin Ridley.
Don't get me started on JT Latham, fat ass. Holy fuck, that dude's so.
J.C. Latham, Dan Moore, and Calvin Ridley.
No, JC Latham is absurdly ass.
Calvin Ridley and
Calvin Ridley's alright.
Tyler Boyd.
No, he's a free agent.
Oh,
I
he
already
is?
talked about this. Tunsil. It's a lose-lose trade for this, bro, because they gave up a second round and multiple picks when this guy is almost in his 30s. He had the worst year of his career, and he got to get paid, and he got paid a lot. But with the Texans, he's your best offensive lineman, and your quarterback's young and needs help. So why this guy be traded in the first place, and why the Commanders need offensive line, but a second-round pick for this guy is a bit crazy. And as far as the Texans go, dude, your offensive line is like, I don't know what you're even going to do. Like all your draft picks are going to be offensive line, and we'll see how that even goes. And like I said, there's only probably 3 good guards in the free agency. It's not that good. But anyway, they keep Bobby Wagner, they keep Marcus Mariota, QB1 in my heart.
Zach Ertz is all of a sudden good again for
Got Zach Ertz, who is ageless, apparently.
KJ Osborne.
Wait, KJ Osborne's on the Commanders?
And you overpaid the hell out of Javon. Oh my gosh. But you know, that is what it is.
They got Dietrich Wise, and they got Jonathan Jones.
Commanders pretty underwhelming for agency.
They didn't really sign anybody that good. They kept
badass Deebo Samuel, and then you got your Tunsil. Besides that, it's really like you had a lot of cap. You didn't do a lot.
Deebo's gonna not be that good.
Okay, I think it's the end.
What is? Okay, never mind.
Okay. All right. So we're still waiting for Aaron Rodgers. He's probably gonna wait all the way till June until he gets cut. That freaking asshole. And
Russell Wilson.
Like I said, the Giants met with Russell Wilson. He met with the Browns. He met with the Giants. And basically, what I'm hearing is the Giants are going to wait to see what they do with Aaron Rodgers because they'd rather have Aaron Rodgers. And if we get Aaron Rodgers, dude, I think we'll make the playoffs if we spin our record right. You have to understand, Aaron Rodgers had 28 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, 4,000 yards. His last 9 games, he had 16 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. And you pair him up with Malik Neighbors.
I will bet so much money that if the Giants get Aaron Rodgers, they won't make the playoffs.
Okay, dude, it's the same thing that happened with Kurt Warner. Remember when he was on the Rams? He went to the Giants. He was ass. Then he goes to the Cardinals. He goes to Super Bowl. What about?
What better not happen?
What's another quarterback? Oh, Brett Favre. He goes to the Jets. Goes to the Vikings. He goes to an NFC Championship. Should have won MVP that season. There's another quarterback I'm thinking of. Carson Palmer goes to the Raiders. Then he goes to the Cardinals. He goes to NFC Championship. Dude, he was coming off an ACL tear in a terrible situation.
And none of them were
Panic.
41.
Who was off? I think Brett Favre was. And by the way,
like Aaron Rodgers had better stats than C.J. Stroud, Patrick Mahomes.
He had a better regular season. He had a better touchdown interception ratio than Patrick Mahomes, Jordan Love, Brock Purdy, Tua, and who else? Matthew Stafford.
Coming off an ACL tear.
Dude, he had better stats in every category than Matthew Stafford this year, with way less help. And can I say something? One last thing I will say, dude, he had to go for 2 coaches, and who's offensive coordinator?
Yeah, I'll give you that. That's a good point.
Yeah, and he came off an ACL tear.
The reason why the Jets failed was nothing to do with Aaron Rodgers and had nothing to do with his skill.
It's because their Madden rating wasn't high enough.
No, it's because
Jerry
they're the worst ran organization in sports. They're the worst. I'm not
honestly, I'd take the Bengals over. I'm like dead ass.
No.
Hell yeah.
Actually, you guys made a Super Bowl. You guys picked up Joe Burrow. You guys got Jamar Chase. You guys are not worse than the freaking Jets.
Okay, we can draft well. We can't pay well because we cannot fucking do
cheaper
that.
All I'm saying, I think it comes to even if we are bad, if I could just see like him throwing, if I can see him throwing, deep passes or freaking, fade route to Malik Neighbors. I mean, that is amazing. I just want to see that. And he's one of my favorite quarterbacks of all time. Him in the Giants jersey would be really awesome. And as long as he's number 12, because I just did now number 8. And I think Javon Hollis was number 8 anyway. Should have been retired, in my opinion. But anyway, Indiana Jones. Duh.
Giants. Wait, there was some meme that you guys signed someone. I forget what it was. Who was it? You guys signed some offensive lineman that looked like someone. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, that one rapper. Yeah.
Who was it?
I don't know his name, like T-Pain or something.
Oh, yeah, T-Pain. I looked at he actually looks like T-Pain, though.
I know. I actually thought it was him for a minute. But,
didn't T-Pain respond to it, too?
Yeah, he said, I'm going to turn this organization around.
No, that's awesome.
Wait a minute. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
What?
All right, well, Becton just signed with the Chargers, so Giants are leaking no guard.
Wait, who did?
Becton.
Oh, I didn't want that bum ass bitch. Gosh damn.
What are you talking about?
Bro, he was
Dude,
good
he's
for the Eagles at right guard.
He's only 25, and he's really good.
No. Matthew, shut the hell up. I defended this guy all last year for you to shit talk him, and I said he was a great sign for the Eagles. Don't even start with that. No, I'm just saying this because I heard the Bengals were out on him, so I started shit talking him. No, he's
I don't know why they were out on him.
I want the Bengals to get either Jenkins or what's the name? I can't remember the other guard's name.
I mean, at this point, I think the Giants just get Stafford, try to trade up for Cam Ward. You're probably not. We got 2 third-round picks now, but I think the Titans, I mean, it depends if the Browns are going to take a quarterback. If they think the Browns are not, I think they would take Shadur and just get the picks. But honestly, if we can't get a quarterback, just get Aaron Rodgers. I would just say Travis Hunter. I mean, he's the best player in the draft by far. And then as you go to the second round, get Gray Zabel. I love him. He's a great guard. And if we can get a starting guard, it'd be great because we did resign Greg Van Roten. I do not want him to be a starting guard.
Bengals just signed one guard and then draft Tate Ratledge in the second round. Okay. I love that guy.
I mean, I think he's more a third round type of guy, but
okay, if third round, I don't care. That guy, I'm actually gay for him.
Dude, just because of his mullet, you accept the people with long hair.
No, dude, I didn't even know he had a mullet until I started liking this guy. And
he had a mullet and a mustache.
That beautiful mullet run in the 40-yard dash. Oh dude, my gosh, it was love at first sight.
God. I wouldn't hate if we also got. Well, actually, I would. Never mind. I was about to say, we got Will Campbell. It would be all right, but at the same time,
I'd kill myself if you guys got Tate Ratledge. By the way.
Well, you guys know I'm the whisperer trying to get the guys I want. If I could pick right now, it would be Cam Ward, and it would be.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up. You always get who you fucking want in the draft. You old piece.
Give me Cam Ward. Give me Walter Nolan in the second round.
Walter Nolan not falling in the second round.
You never know.
No, give me.
There's a lot of defensive tackles, so we'll see.
Shit, I want Derek Harmon or Malachi Starks.
I'll say Kenneth. All right, I'll say Kenneth
or
Grant.
Green.
Kenneth Grant, Cam Ward, Benjamin Morris falls to the third, perhaps. All right, I'll stop. Who's a guard we can get in the third? I'm trying to think of another guard that's not Tate. You know what? Fine, give me Tate. Duna, Vita. Giants guard, let's go. As long as it's not Greg Van Roten. Yes.
Shut the fuck up.
Because we have 2 third-round picks, so either way. We got, We got like 5 picks in the top 100?
Yeah, that was the Bengals last year. We had 5 picks in the top 100.
Yeah, absolutely nobody.
Okay, relax, buddy. Mims, great pick. Burton, want to kill myself. Chris Jenkins.
Wait, hold on. Pick. Wait, hold on. Wait, before I say that, before I say you're going to kill yourself, I got to ask, is that like the over or under? I just got to ask for Burton. Is it the over or under?
Stop.
Because he wants to bet on it. Like over or under the next 10 minutes.
No. He'll be
He might be worse than Calvin Ridley. My God.
And then McKinley Jackson.
Who?
McKinley, he was a good run stopper. He's a good
really?
rotational piece.
You want to talk about last year's draft class? How about Malik Neighbors? How about Tyler Nubin? How about Drew Phillips? How about Theo Johnson?
No,
how about
you guys
Tyrone
had a
Tracy?
crazy draft class? And honestly, I rooted for Theo Johnson just because I wanted to be right about him. And oh my gosh, he's so good.
Yeah, I still see a lot of people saying we should get a tight end. Like we should get Colston Loveland in the second round. I'm like,
and I was also right about Eric
Chargers
Hall.
aren't passing on him if he's
By
available.
the way,
they absolutely are. They need defensive tackles.
The Bengals tight end in the draft, Eric Hall. He was so good until he tore his ACL. He's out all next year too.
Yo, Matthew, tight end's not in a top 4 need. They need, I would say, defensive tackles.
Oh, who's their tackle? Hayden Hurst, Will Dissly.
Who the hell is that?
Exactly. You just proved my point right there.
No, you said tight end.
Wait, who
yeah, they need a tight. Who's their tight end? Will Dissly, Hayden Hurst.
Will Dissly's a whole lot better.
Shut the hell up. Hayden Hurst and his beautiful mullet.
Dude, okay, good God. See, do you also want Quinn Ewers the second round too?
No, Hayden Hurst is the only ginger to ever pull off a mullet successfully. That guy, oh my gosh.
I think if the Chargers will most likely take a corner, defensive tackle, edge, or maybe a receiver, because if Ibuka is there, I mean, are you not going to take him? If Alufa Burden falls to him, they're not going to take him. If Walter Nolan's still there, they're not going to take him. If like a strong corner, like I feel like you get Colston Loveland, there's a big gap between him and Tyler Warren. So I don't know.
Jim Harbaugh, Michigan connection.
Ooh, yeah. He also passed on the Michigan running back 2 times in the last draft. You don't remember that?
Chargers need a tight end.
Yeah, and they don't need it as much as the other guys. So it depends. If the defensive tackles fall, I think they're not going to take them. I think Colts will have them in the second round. And if the Giants take them, I won't be mad. I won't be mad because at the end of the day, we just need more stars on offense. I mean, we only average 16 points per game on offense. I know you had quarterback issues, but still, it was not fun. And we just need more stars. I mean, Darius Slayton, Wan'Dale Robinson, Tyrone Tracy, Theo Johnson. I mean, they're all right guys, not stars. Only stars on their Malik Neighbors. So if we can get like another star, like I said, Travis Hunter, that'd be amazing. And he'd probably play more corner than receiver, but he would also play a lot of receiver as well. So if we get Travis Hunter, I mean, we have Travis Hunter, Abu Banks, Flott, Javon Holler, Tyler Nubin, Dexter Lawrence, Kayvon, Brian Burns. Oh boy. And I don't know about Aziz Ojulari. He's still out there.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't really want him, to be honest.
Bro, if you're free agency, you should freaking want a penny and a nickel. Oh my gosh.
No, I want Asante Samuel and Jenkins.
Asante Samuel hasn't been signed yet, so there's still a chance.
He's pretty good.
Yeah, but they don't want to go there because you guys treat their family like crap. F+ on your family.
Okay, I told Noah this. To get an F-, we better be killing their kids. My gosh.
They get an F. Apparently, you guys treat the family of like
what
your
fuck
teammates
are
awful.
we doing to them?
I don't know. Was your Cat Theory also awful? I mean, I'm trying to remember the Giants. Like the Giants had, I think only the bad thing was ownership because obviously John Mara racist ass. The Packers win the NFC North. I think you guys will be the last NFC North, with all due respect.
The Bengals made one good move this whole entire offseason.
Here's the thing: the Packers,
and that was the Gesicki contract.
The Vikings, Packers could look, dude. You have to rearrange the NFC North in any position, and you could completely do the opposite, and it's still reasonable. That's how good the division is.
Packers would be ahead of the Vikings for sure.
Absolutely not. Don't let me start that. The Vikings got a way better defense. The Vikings got a way better defense. Way better.
He's a Giants fan. I'm a Bengals.
The Vikings actually have wide receivers.
Listen, Evan, just listen to the Vikings offense real quick. You got J.J. McCarthy or Aaron Rodgers. One of those guys will be the starter. Okay? And let's be honest. Who has a better chance of winning the Super Bowl this year? J.J. McCarthy or Aaron Rodgers? Come on.
Yeah,
We all know who it is. All right, then you got Aaron Jones at running back. You got Will Fries. You got Darisaw. You got Ryan Kelly. And you got the other guy. What's his name?
Ryan O'Neal at right tackle.
Ryan O'Neal. One of the best offensive lines in the NFL. Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, T.J. Hawkinson. You go to defense. You're like the number 3rd ranked defense in the NFL last year. You have now Jonathan Allen. You have you still have your corners. You still got Dallas Turner, who could have a breakout year. You still had Darnell Hunter. You still have who's the other guy I'm missing? The edge rusher that was really good with the Vikings. Yeah, Jonathan Greenard. Dude, like they are a great team. And then as far as the Lions goes, they're just a Lions. They have a great team. They could fall apart, who knows? And then now you're with the Bears. Dude, the Bears have a great offensive line. Caleb Williams, who is a great quarterback, still got a great receiving core. You're probably gonna put Aston Jenny behind that offensive line. And then your defense, you worked on that a lot. It was actually really good last year. So the division is completely up for grabs. And the fact that one of the teams are not gonna make the playoffs most likely is very unfortunate. But I think it's possible all can make the playoffs. Now will they all collapse again? Maybe. Oh, damn you, Evan. Joe! Packers are the youngest team in the league last year. Draft receiver and the defense was top 8. Yeah, but at the same time, defense still has a lot of holes at defensive tackle. You guys are not good at stopping the run. Your receiver core is not that great. And honestly, you need a corner because now you guys might trade Jair Alexander because he's getting older, he's injury prone, and he's on a huge contract. Just pay Nate Hobbs a whole lot of damn money, and he's not the best. And your offensive line still needs help. I mean, I would still look for a guard or a tackle. And I mean, you're not a bad team at all. I mean, you're still a great team. But to say you're going to win that division is a little crazy. But at the same time, like I said, you guys could rearrange the winner and loser, and you could switch it, and it would all be reasonable. Like the division's all up for grabs. So, and the Vikings are my second favorite team, and I love Jordan Love. I've been rooting for him ever since he got drafted, and I always believed in him, and I always appreciate what he did in that to the Cowboys. I mean, I'll never forget that. But that Eagles game was so bad, like it was terrible, and it was unfortunate because Josh Jacobs, he was going off. The receivers, all of them got injured. Then Jordan Love is just like through 3 interceptions, 0 touchdowns. I mean, it wasn't just bad; it was awful. So, and not to mention the divisional game against the Niners where he threw that last interception. He did a Brett Favre 2.0 there. I just feel like the team still has a lot of questions. And I'm not so sure about their coach either. We'll see. Yeah, but it was like 40 million though, fully. Or was it like 40 or something? I think it was more than that. It was like 60. Look, I had the Packers as my Super Bowl pick last year. And they just still make
the Ravens as your Super Bowl pick last year.
They still made.
And guess what, Evan? He still has the Ravens as his Super Bowl pick going into next season.
I'm going with the Ravens. I just don't see another AFC team. Like, what's the AFC team? I don't see the Chiefs going back. I don't see the Bills. I just do not think the Bills are that competent right now to win a Super Bowl. Ravens, I feel like they have everything set for them. The only reason they lost last year is because they dropped. And it was unfortunate. It was a mistake. So I think the Ravens, 1 year is going to be their year. And I'm going to keep doing it until I get it right. I mean, it's going to be right one day. So, yeah, Ravens are my Super Bowl pick right now. I'm waiting till the draft, see what they do. And for NFC, I mean, it's really hard. I mean, it could literally be anyone because the NFC is so weak compared to the AFC. Lions,
the
Eagles.
AFC has all the good quarterbacks.
Lions, Eagles, or I want to get like a team that's it's like a kind of like a sleeper. Giants.
Hell no.
The dream's alive, buddy. The dream's alive. Well, I'm gonna say the Vikings, honestly. I think Aaron Rodgers can go to the Super Bowl. I genuinely believe Aaron Rodgers could still go out there. I mean, I was watching his Jets highlights today, dude. He made some of the best passes in the league, and the fact that he is like tortured when he had 28 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, 4,000 yards. It's just crazy to me. It just shows that, like, if you're on a team, and plus, people just hate Aaron Rodgers. They hate him for a long time. You can argue the reasons. I really am not too interested in that. I don't like watching sports and getting to like love their character. Not just Malik Neighbors, obviously. It's just like I just don't like to do that. But Aaron Rodgers, he's been one of the most talented quarterbacks we've seen ever. The most talented quarterback we've seen ever. You could say Mahomes is debatable, but I would still take Aaron Rodgers. So if you put him with Justin Jefferson,
the most talented quarterback I've ever seen is Jake Browning, but you can have your opinion. Maybe you haven't seen Jake Browning. Highest completion percentage of all time.
Yeah, Chief. See, we say about the Chiefs all the time, and they always go back to the Super Bowl. So I could completely see Mahomes going back and getting a revenge tour. I mean, as much as we don't want to say, I could see that. I mean, I would love to see it because I'm a huge Mahomes fan, but I would not like to see the Chiefs win really that much. But I wouldn't mind it. I feel like after the Chiefs lose a couple times, you guys will get over the hate. But yeah, I mean, I really can't say till the draft. I mean, the draft's really good to decide it because there's a lot of stars. Bro, if we get Travis Hunter and Aaron Rodgers, we're going to the Super Bowl. If we get Travis Hunter and we get Aaron Rodgers, we're going to the freaking Super Bowl. Imagine this NFC Championship game. Packers versus Giants. Aaron Rodgers at Lambeau Field. By the way, if Aaron Rodgers joins the Giants or the Vikings, he's playing the Packers. So that'll be exciting to watch. I kind of feel bad for Jordan Love. He's going to have like all this pressure to join the Jets and freaking Vikings if he does that. Oh, God. Chiefs hate is so forced. I mean, I understand it to a degree, but at the same time, it's like if we're hating, like, if you're hating greatness, it is greatness. It is great players. It's great people. It's great. It's some of the best talented players I've ever seen in our life. I understand you want the other teams win, but like, are they supposed to apologize for being good or something? Like, I just don't know what people want. You know, it's ridiculous, and especially Mahomes. Yeah, this is why I say this is for LeBron James and Mahomes. I hate it when people, when they're doing great stuff, we don't only take a second to appreciate it. We go right to, oh, Michael Jordan, oh, Tom Brady. Like, bro, can we just appreciate the greatness we're watching? And when it's all said and done, or when they get to the status that they are held at, then we can talk about that. Let's just enjoy what we're looking at.
And yet no one and everyone refuses to appreciate Spencer Rattler.
Okay, shut the frick up. But like I say, Mahomes, like he like what he has done, this is the best start to a sports career ever. I mean, you could say Wilt Chamberlain, but Wilt Chamberlain averaged a whole foot. Bro, Wilt Chamberlain was a foot taller than the average height in that era. So like, okay, come on now. Obviously, he's averaged freaking 50 points per game. I can't really think of another player that had a better start to their career than Mahomes in sports history. I really can't. Randy Moss, but not really. Michael Jordan.
He had a pretty ass rookie season, not gonna lie.
Okay, yeah. I would say Michael Jordan, but like he was good in the postseason, but he was 1-9 in the postseason to start. Yeah, that's true. That's true. He did win. Yeah, that might be true. I'm not too knowledgeable about hockey. But I know he was crazy. But as far as NFL goes, I don't think it's debate with Mahomes. You could say Aaron Rodgers. You could say Aaron Rodgers if you minus the years that he was benched. Because when he started, dude, oh my gosh. I mean, 2008 he was good. 2009 he was phenomenal. 2010 he wins a Super Bowl. 2011 he wins an MVP and goes 15-1. 2012 he goes crazy. 2013 he goes crazy. 2014 wins MVP. And I still don't know how Matt Ryan won MVP over him in 2016. Now I understand the NFC Championship game, but it's a regular season award. 7 MVPs in the first 7 seasons. Okay, yeah, remember right then. God dang, and he won so many championships, or what was it called?
Stanley Cups.
Yeah, I don't watch a lot of hockey. So yeah, all right. As far as we all gotta say, future in sportcasting. I think if I ever join a sportcasting, I'd be banned off. I
you do not want to
I
know
would like
the things this
I
guy
would
says.
act like that. I would be on ESPN and accidentally say a slur.
That's something you do.
That's something I would do. I would be talking about Saquon Barkley now. I would just say the most messed up thing ever. Because when I'm ranting, I just literally can't control myself. It's like I'm on a drug. God. Anyway, do you guys see my sweater, Evan? Let me show you. Hold on. Check it out.
You're what?
Check out my sweater.
Oh, God, it's kind of tough.
It's Joe Burrow. You got Jaden Daniels. You got Brian Thomas, Neighbors, Jamar Chase. You got
Never
Odell.
thought I'd see a day that you had a Jamar Chase T-shirt.
Okay, yeah. Odell, Jarvis Landry, Justin Jefferson, and then here's the back. Hold on.
Noah, do you play fantasy football?
Yeah, I won. I actually owned everyone. I beat Evan by 100 points.
Lucky ass win, buddy.
Oh wait, no, I put up back-to-back 200 fantasy point games in the conference championship and the championship. Tell me that's not the most clutch moment ever.
No, he's currently being investigated for tampering with the numbers.
I didn't tamper with anything. Actually, I would have won by more if your dumbass didn't make me trade Derrick Henry for Josh Jacobs. Imagine if I had Derrick Henry too, dude. Oh my gosh. By the way, I'm not joking when I say this. If we just put aside what you guys would take, you guys know in drafting you guys might have a number one guy, but that he might fall to second, so you don't take him number one. If I could pick any guy right now to secure a pick, it's Malik Neighbors.
I know you.
And honestly, I might, if I get the first pick, I might take him just because I know when you motherfuckers are gonna take him. I'm telling you, if he gets Aaron Rodgers or Cam Ward, I am absolutely giving Malik Neighbors first round because he's gonna win Offensive Player of the Year. Because you can't tell me he has 1,200 yards and 7 touchdowns and 100 receptions with Daniel Jones, Tommy DeVito, Tim Boyle, and Drew Lock, and missed 2 games, and a full season, hopefully, assumingly, with Aaron Rodgers or Cam Ward. Can't be better than that. Way better than that. So, unless he's a huge fall off. And yeah, if Cam Ward comes to the Giants, I might have to he might be my starting quarterback. But at the same time, I might take Jaden. I might take Jaden Daniels is QB1, right? He has to be, right? In fantasy.
Jaden Daniels.
It's either him or probably Allen.
Or probably Lamar.
It's Lamar Allen. Well,
it's always Josh Allen, but it's gonna be Josh Allen, Lamar, probably Jaden third.
Then Hurts, and then who else? Probably Burrow.
Yeah.
Burrow 40 touchdowns. He's gonna keep Chase, so that's gonna be. Anyway, this is the back. Hold on, I'm trying to see if you guys can see it. You see it? What, you don't see it?
We see it. We see it.
Well, thanks for letting me know 20 minutes after.
I just like seeing you turn around.
Okay. But my dream scenario is we get Aaron Rodgers, we trade free first-round picks this year and a second round next year with the Titans, and then draft Cam Ward number 1. But yeah, Cam Ward and Aaron Rodgers. I mean, I love that. I mean, just think about this. Think about Jordan Love as a prospect going into the 2020 draft compared to Cam Ward. And both of them sat under Aaron Rodgers. And look how Jordan Love turned out. Pretty damn good. Imagine Cam Ward. So, I'm very excited for that. Anyway, guys, look right on this Sportful now. Thanks for joining, everybody. And yeah, next week, hopefully, Rodgers does not make this go on until June. I really hope not. Bro, you know, Marshall Green did back-to-back 10-hour live streams waiting for Aaron Rodgers to join, and he never did.
Oh no,
dude. Oh, like he did 2 10-hour live streams, waiting, and nothing happened.
That's brutal.
And he's like, my biggest fear is I'm gonna end the live, and he joins. All right, but well, that's live guys now. Thank you guys for watching this. Always remember, keep grabbing Cam Ward's, Aaron Rodgers,